Trolley's here telling the story of the haunted McInteer Villa, where I'm spending the night tonight. I'm beyond the trolley tour. Mwahaha. It has taken me almost an hour, but I think I have located the resting place of Goldie, Altis. At last, I figured out the, I guess, algorithm of this cemetery, Oak Hill in Atchison. So let's head up this hill here and see if she's there. But according to Find a Grave, the stones I can read from the street are in her section. Where are you at, Goldie? I don't know. Where the heck are you buried, woman? Ah! Here she is! Mother Mary and Altis. February 13th, 1877 to March 30th, 1954. And daughter Goldie Altis, October 22, 1894, December 22, 1969. Woman, you're hard to find. You're actually right here on the side of the road, which will make you much easier to find next time. So I'm gonna have a moment here with Goldie, and I'm gonna go spend the night at her house. I am at the McInteer Villa, and it is hotter than the devil's underpants here. I may be tomorrow the most recent death here from heat stroke or something. Lord have mercy. Crazy. This place is crazy. I cannot wait to spend the night here.
We're here. so pretty.
I'm a sexy mama.
We got to do bones, ma'am.
Too sexy for the go.
She make an espresso. Oh.
Is that the trolley? I want to get the trolley coming by. I don't want to pull the curtains back.
Every one of us in a different window. Be like,
and then shine my flashlight.
underneath your face.
I blame myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tell my parents I'm sorry. What was that noise? Just kidding. Hey y'all. Sitting here with my girl Tatiana, and we are in Goldie's room. Sorry for the bright light. Hi. And I think we're just gonna try another EVP session in here. Some members of my team hour or so ago had some luck in here talking to Goldie, so we're gonna see if we have the same luck. We'll see. We would just love to talk to Goldie. I'm sitting in Goldie's chair that she died in, and earlier today I made it up to the cemetery to visit her resting place. We'd just love to talk to her, actually. So Goldie, if you're here, would you come talk to me?
I heard you like cats. I have 2 cats at my house. I don't think that's as many as you have, but
How many cats did you have, Goldie? Katie just called me into the other room, so hold on a moment. Yes, sister?
Is that chandelier moving?
Yes. The air conditioner's blowing it.
Okay.
Oh, it's cooler in here.
I keep hearing very light piano playing.
I was hoping we'd catch some piano playing. I have a recorder on the piano.
Just like one key at a time.
Nice. Goldie, I'm sitting here in your music room. I know you taught piano, and I know that you taught violin. Can you play some piano for us? It is super hot in here, Goldie. How did you ever get through the summers? I'm not sure that we've received anything, but I am running a voice recorder currently too, so it's going to take us some time to pour over evidence. Check out my little buddy here in the men's room. This is my new friend. His name is Barnabas Bones. Not very good at conversation. This room, the music room. Better shot here at Goldie's. Goldie's room. I'll show you the attic. Beyond the red door. Oh my gosh. Oh, it actually feels good up here. A rainstorm came through. It's kind of cooled things down. This is the tower. It goes up to those little round windows outside. So I was poring over a good amount of video and vlogging at the McInteer Villa, and it all kind of sucked. It was either dark or the fans and AC were making too much noise, and I just couldn't get everything in order. So I thought I would just summarize right here, out here on the back deck of the terrace. So I really wanted to talk about my personal experiences there. And it's been a couple of days, and so I really am going to need to rack my brain. First, there were a lot of things that I seemed to only hear with my own ears that didn't get picked up on camera or on the audio recorders. And while that is frustrating, it still is enough for me to confirm that there's something there, or someone, or lots of somethings. So some of the things I heard with my own ears. I heard that piano playing. I heard that piano playing several times during just some quiet time, sitting in Goldie's room, and the piano was in the next room. It was very faint. It was, as my sister described, when she was laying on the floor in the music room, it was just kind of like one key at a time, really quietly. Like Tom and Jerry when Jerry's in the piano. And I heard it again overnight. In fact, I slept on the floor right next to the piano. It woke me up playing. I thought I dreamed it, and then I was laying there trying to rationalize it, but then I would hear it again. I can't explain it. I had audio recorders sitting on the piano at the time that it was playing, that I heard it, and the audio recorder didn't pick it up. I heard with my own ears in the attic whispering behind me as I was sitting, and I was running audio, the audio recorder up there. Nothing. All you hear on it is the sound of the fan. It's a tiny bit quieter in here. So the whispers in the attic, I couldn't make out words, but I could just hear whispers, and I could hear occasionally a knocking, just one, and then I'd hear a crack. I'd hear pings. It could have just been the house settling, because that wood up there is so old. Doesn't debunk the whispers though. I heard the whispers. When we go back in December, it's going to be interesting because it will be quiet. There won't be the ACs running, the fans running. It should be a whole new experience for us. other things I experienced. Well, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you 2 things that my sister's camera has picked up. She set up some home security cameras and she put them on motion detection, so they would not be triggered to come on except for if there was movement of some kind. In one, we captured an orb that actually set the camera off. It was the only thing that set that camera off, was that orb. I am not an orb fan. I just think mostly they're dust or bugs, or especially in photographs, a dirty camera lens. This orb was different. I did slow it down. I'm going to repeat it 4 times at the end of this video. The 4th one is slowed down. Maybe it is just a speck of dust going across the floor. Interesting that it would pick up light when there were no lights on down there. You'll see that it's on night vision. The camera's on night vision. Also, I woke up at 3 a.m. sharp. You know, the witching hour. I heard these footsteps out like through the dining room and into the entryway. They never left the entryway. They just kept coming through the dining room and into the entryway. And I thought, my team must be awake and they're investigating and they're having fun and I'm laying on the floor sleeping. I need to get up. And so I grabbed my phone and brought up Facebook and I said, footsteps. I'm hearing footsteps. And another teammate who was awake in another room said she heard them too. And out of the 10 of us ladies in that house, none of us were moving about. Later that day, I hoofed it several times through the dining room. And that is exactly what I heard, was the sound of me walking through the dining room. Those were the footsteps that I heard with my own ears, laying on the floor. Also, laying on the floor of that house, I don't know if it connected me to it. I don't even know how to explain it. But that house vibrates. It has a heartbeat. We captured also a door opening. Is it a faulty door? I don't know. The current owners lived there for months before they captured that door opening. Is the McInteer Villa haunted? I've had enough experiences there to say, yeah. This was my 2nd time there. The first time I was there, I heard footsteps on the stairs above me, standing underneath in the entryway, underneath the staircase. I don't think there's anything bad lurking at the McInteer Villa. I just didn't pick up anything bad there. If you have a chance to go there on a tour or on an investigation, you know, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for the history. I think it's worth it for the experience. The lady of the house, Stephanie, is precious and funny and very knowledgeable about the history of that home. Atchison itself is just busy with spirits. So go, get yourself there. Learn more about it. Have an experience. This investigation definitely made me realize a couple things I need to put on my wish list. 1, another audio recorder. 2, an infrared light. 3, I need to learn my camera a little bit better. 4, we need a plan when we get there, because we were tainting and infecting everybody's outcome. Things were easily debunked because, oh yeah, somebody walked down the hall. So we just need to have a better lockdown of people who aren't participating at the moment, and just more quietness. We are some loud women. We are moms. We know how to yell. Yeah. So I think that was it. So, okay, so here I'm going to put the, here I'm going to add the the things my sister captured on her little home security cameras that she brought. Oh, I want some of those too. Didn't really catch anything on the trail cam. There were times when it went off and we were like, what did it go off for? I blew up the pictures on my Mac and there's nothing. There's not a speck of dust. There's just nothing. I do want to use it again though. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there this long. And if you've been to the McInteer Villa and you've had an experience yourself, I would love to hear about it. Also, if you're thinking about forming your own paranormal team or going out on your own investigations, I would love to hear about that too. May have some pointers for you. Till our next investigation, I am putting away all my equipment and getting back to some regular vlogs for a moment. But it was fun to be on the trolley tour, for sure. Came out here for some quiet and some privacy. It sounds like somebody put a lawnmower motor in a car and they're driving it up and down the street. And now the neighbors are outside. Okay.